Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Cork City. There's a few things to go over. As you can see down the bottom here, we've got our youth intake, and they're not that great. We've got Joey Keating as the standout player, and he is a centre mid. So if we're looking for a deep line playmaker, probably for us, he's never really gonna make it. I mean, he's got good teamwork, balance. Like his physicals overall are poop, and you got to bear in mind with our current facilities, he's not really going to grow. So I think we could ignore the youth intake for a while. I mean, I might sign him just for the numbers, as our under 19 squad is again pretty poo. Then, as you can see, we've played a few more games since our amazing qualification of the Europa League. We had a comfortable 3-0 win against Cove Ramblers. Not much to say about it really, other than it was easy. A nice hat trick from Liam Nash. No, never any doubt. And then straight after, we had the quarter final against Shamrock Rovers. It was a bit of a tough game. It didn't really kick off until the end. As you can see, we went 1-0 down. I was like, oh, here we go. Get knocked out quite easily by an average team. But brought our A game, and eventually, right at the end, as you can see, Gary Buckley just sent us through. That was quite a tough game. And this is what I'm really annoyed about because Bohemians, I think they still are. They're bottom of the league. And not only did we not beat them, but we were losing for the majority of the game. Obviously, Bargary is always coming on super sub and scoring, and it just wasn't meant to be, and it's really frustrating. If you look at the league as it stands at the moment, we're running out of games. We're still a game behind St. Pat's, and I think it's, as you can see, probably going to be against Waterford, who normally I'd be quite comfortable thinking we could beat them, but they're on amazing form. And they're only 2 points behind us, but now it's not on our own hands, which is really irritating. So yeah, we may finish second, boys. But it's nice to see Dundalk down there, but points-wise, they're not that far behind. Trying to get Stephen Ward in because I mean he's 33, but for a wing back, his stats are pretty decent. I mean his physicals are getting on that side where it could be a bit low. Like he's not that fast, but he's got a good stamina, so he'll last. The agility's not that great, but everything else, as you can see, is pretty good. And he's very, very experienced. Who's he played for? Like, yeah, he's been at top level for quite a while now. Decent level. He originally used to play for Bohemians, actually. I think he'll be a good addition if we can get him. I mean, I know we got 2.5 million in the bank, but at the moment they're not giving us any of that because we will be hemorrhaging about 100 grand a month currently. That's just the way it works. But as you can see, our scouts love him, and he's by far our best left back. I'd love to sign him, even at his age. I think it'd be good for even for a season. Can't remember if I showed you this guy. Signing him on a free from St. Pat's. He's not a world beater, not even decent to be fair. He's okay. He's more just numbers. He's got a nice potential. So we're gonna play. Is it Legia Warsaw or Vasa? I can't remember how to pronounce it. And a Polish team. Okay, I wish I didn't look at that. Look at those current abilities. Oh my god. I mean, it's obvious it's gonna be a tough game. I won't be watching all of the Europa League games because we've got a hard group. Like, I mean, every group's gonna be hard, but that's something I need to show you. Have a look at this group. Leverkusen, Rennes, and Legia. Like, we'll be lucky to get a point. It's all about the money, though. If we can get just a point every now and again, that'd be great. But we're gonna play them today anyway and see what we can get. Oh yeah, more bad news as well. We've lost Liam Bossin for 3 months. So I mean, we've got Tug Ryan. He's okay. He's by far the weakest player on the pitch. So I don't think we're gonna do great, to be honest, with him in goal. So that is a big hit for us. But we'll see how we can get on. Right, let's have a quick look at their players. Do I recognise any names? I recognise this guy. Probably no point scouting him. We'll have a million. No point. Um, yeah, right, let's get started. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll just calmly. Good luck. The good thing is playing even away. I mean, I think if the stadiums are big enough and we can get enough fans over, if the teams are big enough, we should be able to bring enough fans away to get some money at away games as well. But I think it's filling the stadium at home, hopefully, and bringing in our money for it. That's the best thing about we're gonna get out of this group stage. But at least we made it, you know. For our season end, we've made a group stage of European competition, and that's a massive feat for a team like us. All right, Tilly's on the ball. On to Morrissey. Dancing around the pitch with it at the moment. Good challenge. Ooh, bit of a dodgy one, but he gets it. Now they're on the counter. Okay, alright, number 18 should have got that. I think it's Boyle. If we can last like 20 minutes, at least I'll be happy, but I don't think we're going to last that. No. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Kolonovic scores for them. 11 minutes in. Alright, if we can last maybe the half time at 1-0, I'd like that. I mean, we're not had a shot yet, but we're winning on possession, so, you know, all small victories in that. How are the rest of the teams getting on? Leverkusen are winning as well, I think. Cafu on the ball. Remy. And Griffin's there to clean up. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, we're getting quite close into the season now, so I'm hoping to just have enough in it to win, but finishing the season with Dundalk is not ideal. And I think we've got to play St. Pat's at least once. That'll be a massive, massive game. Probably the season decider, to be honest with you. Just annoying they're doing so well today. I think losing Cummins has been a big hit for us. Even though Liam Nash is scoring, he's not as prolific as Cummins. And he's still on a light injury now, so he's on the bench. It's just too much of a risk to start him. But I'm hoping if we can play him the last few games, he might just be able to smash a few in every game and just get us the 3 points that we need every time. Vestovic running down the wing, whips it in, only as far as Boyle. Jesus! 30 minutes, 2-0. It's alright though, we're not expecting anything. Which is why I won't be watching all of these games in Europe, because we will be getting battered the first few seasons. Well, the thing I'm concerned about is morale on the players. If we get an absolute hammering against one of the weaker sides in the group, it's going to affect us for the league. Tilly, onto Nash. Got a goal back, I'll take that. Liam Nash with his 14th goal of the season, so he is scoring quite a lot still, but he doesn't score as often as I'd like. As we need, even. Medeiros, running out of defence. Pass it to Kolonovic. Luckily hits the post and Ryan can clean up. Agra. Just get to half time at this. I'll be very happy with the score at half time. Playing away as well. Shepherd's on the ball, gives it to Buckley, smashes it ahead to no one. Hopefully we can bring in some players with a bit of money who come in to improve the quality of football, but I mean we've already lost like I think 200,000 only in a couple of weeks. It's not great. O'Connor, what can he do with it? Whips it to Morrissey. On the half volley, smashes it in, and we're 2-2 just before half time and game is on. If we can nick this, we can get a nice bit of money. I think it's maybe $250,000, maybe $500,000 per win. It's a nice little goal though. I thought he was going to play it back like towards defence from here. But lovely ball. And on the half volley, absolute rocket. 3 shots, we scored 2. Like, we're not even getting battered because we're winning possession just. They're shooting more. It's not like us to not have many shots and be quite prolific. Yeah, I'm happy to say, yeah, happy with your performances. Keep it up. They're all delighted. And hopefully we can get another goal or two. Maybe snatch it. I'm debating as well, rather than spend money on buying players, if they let me, I might see if we can afford to do maybe the training or youth facilities. I doubt we'd be able to afford them both. Oh, it's giving away a penalty. Needless. Yeah, no chance. Don't know what the keeper's doing there. But yeah, as I was saying, because if we can get the training facilities up, our players will get better quickly in training and obviously play better. But then if you get the youth facilities up, our youngsters will, as they come through, might have a better chance of living up to their potential because we'll have the facilities to train them well enough. So it's a tough one because you can either bring in players and hope to make a profit on selling them, or have the youth players in and come in and hope that you get the golden generation. Disallowed. Was that even offside? Oh, he's easily offside. Tilly, he let us down, man. We're making a game of it though, and that's what I'm happy about. I reckon we might be able to nick a win in the odd game. Maybe at the home tie this game. So Leverkusen I'm worried about. Awful pass. Cafu on the ball. Out to Agra. Oh, they're battering us now, Madeiros. Luckily he can't shoot. I think towards the end of the game it's really going to show our fitness. Griffin is having an absolute howler. Cafu smashes it to Kolonovic and he is going to absolutely rifle in. I knew it. I think that's his hat trick, isn't it? Yeah, maybe not. I thought it was. Oh no, yeah it is. Right, well there goes our hopes of getting a result in this game. I mean, we come back from 2 once, but I can't see it happening again. Not with 20 minutes to go. Our fullbacks are having an absolute howler of a game. Yeah, it's not the best start to the episode, guys, but I thought you might want to see how we get on in our first game in Europe, in the group stage. Hopefully the next game would be a better result for us. Right, so Tilly's on the ball. Running down the wing, what can he do? Crosses it in. I think that was Shepherd. Nothing to do him. Right, Nash. Luckily falls to Tilly. Oh, he's at the bar. Might have had a small bit of hope then if we'd got a goal back then. It's just our defence. They've majorly let us down this game. Give McCormick a go. He's always crying about not getting enough game time. Can we snatch one just at the end of the game, Shepherd? Oh, just over the bar. I think that is probably going to be it. Like, they've had 2 shots for every 1 shot we've had. Equal possession pretty much. You know, it's not the end of the world. We're away. I'm quite happy with that. Despite the result, I'm happy with the performance. They're all happy. Might even get some money for playing that, but I don't think you do for losing. Yeah, we don't get any money for it, but oh well. See you guys in a sec. We're back for the next game for the cup final against Dundalk, but before we do it, as you can see, if anyone notices, St. Pat's have played a game and they lost it. It got battered by Sligo Rovers 4-1. They have done us massive favour, absolutely massive, because now it's back in our hands. 4 points behind with 6 points to gain potentially out of these 2 games in hand. So that'll be a big one soon. This league is turning into a good little competition this season. But today, aiming for some more glory in the trophy. Cummins still not fit enough. He probably won't even be brought on the bench, to be honest. Boston is nowhere near as well. Going to see what we can do today, though. See if we can get a result, get another bit of silverware. And, yeah. Right. That's a weird one, because, yeah, you want them to improve, but you don't say that coming up to a cup final. Just say... Yeah, I think that one. Improve if you want to get your hands on it. Well, you're not demanding a win, but, you know, if you want to win it, improve. think Cork have won this trophy 3 times, sorry, already. When I had a little look earlier. Right, Kelly's on the attack this early. Luckily Ryan grabs it. I'm not that confident in him, to be honest. He's got nice potential, but he's a way off from getting that. That is a horrible background with the stadium. What is that? Like all this concrete as well. Make it realistic at least. It's a massive improvement to some of the stadiums though. I remember last year, I think Anfield had the corner was just missing. So this massive stadium with no side rails or anything. And like, also you get a bit of breeze and a fan could fall to their death. It was weird. Right, the highlights aren't good so far. 10 minutes in and they've had 3 or 4 highlights that have almost scored every time. Please do not be another one. Be good if we can win this trophy because it'd be a whole episode of just bad news otherwise. Till he smashes it through to Nash. 1-on-1. Straight at the goalkeeper. I had a feeling he'd do that. He's just not as prolific as Cummings. Shepherd on the ball. Onto O'Connor. Running defence onto Nash. Weak shot. The stadium is awful for a cup final. It's not even a stand behind the goal there. Right, Benson on the attack for Dundalk. Gives it to Duffy. To Flores. Hoban. Takes a long range shot and skims the bar. I can definitely see them battering us this game. It's going to be a one long game as well. The amount of highlights already. Tilly's on the ball. Out to Morrissey. Shoot! O'Connor! Oh, after all of that, it's going to be a counter attack. Duffy running at us. There's so many more of us, thank you. Well spotted, Nash onto Tilly. That's a penalty. Now we'll have the goal. Don't worry, we'll have the goal. O'Connor, his 19th goal of the season. It's weird thinking right at the beginning of the season I was giving him crap just because he wasn't playing that well or wasn't scoring that many. Now look at him. Great vision by Nash there though. I think that could have been a penalty if we didn't have the play on though. I mean, keeper should have done better, but good little goal though. I'd probably say against a runner play as well. If we can get to half time 1-0, be happy. To be fair, if we can get to into game 1-0, be happy. Right, Hoban on his own. Waiting for support. Support's coming. Arrows is on the ball out wide. Is he going to whip it in? Pass it. Duffy and our players are just throwing themselves everywhere. They're panicking a bit. McKee onto Flores. Out wide to Gannon. He's going to whip it in. He does. Awful defense. Didn't even jump for it. Duffy just easily smashes it in. I can't wait to get some better quality players. Awful defender. I don't think he was looking. Yeah, he's looking at the goalkeeper. He's having a little chat with the goalkeeper. I'm worried now because now they've got a taste for goal. They might smash. I think they're going to win 3-1. Bit of a pessimist in times like this. Gannon again. Is it going to be a goal like before? No. Kelly smashes it in. Oh my god. Targ, Ryan, get yourself out of that goal and go home. What kind of goalkeeping is that? Wasn't even a powerful header. You need some glasses, mate. Jesus. Yeah, they scored 2 and 2. Not good. And I think they're going to get another one. It could be 3-1 at half time, let alone at the end of the game. Gonna have some aggressive team talk, I think, at half time. Oh my god. What is happening? Sorry about this episode, guys. It is awful display of football. But this is what I was worried about. You know, you play against a big team in Europe, you get beaten, and morale just takes a battering, and it's clearly showing. But this is not what we need, not towards the end of the league. I mean, I'm not majorly bothered about this cup. I mean, I don't know Irish football that well, but it sounds a bit like a Mickey Mouse Cup. But I'm just concerned about morale now and how it's going to affect our last few games. Go on, Shepherd, run onto it. Whip it in. What is that? That is a weird goal, but I'll take it. Whore. I'm sure that's what your fans are shouting at you right now after that. That is a weird goal. Like oh, it's so unfortunate, but he needs to be more aware. Right, game on. Hopefully, only a goal down now. Half time. It could be worse, but it should be better. I still think I'm gonna have an aggressive go at them though, because I feel like although we haven't played well, they definitely should be in a better position. Do that great, to be honest. I think it's my first aggressive team talk of the season, actually. I haven't felt like I've needed to do it. Just need to play a bit better, spur on. Yeah, it's a small stadium, 4,500 it is, and I think that's the capacity. It's just not a very good choice for a final. It's not our stadium. Oriel Park, that's Dundalk Stadium. But we apparently have home advantage, yeah, that makes sense. I think there's some corruption in the Irish football here. Didn't realise how small their stadium was, to be fair. I consider them quite a big team in Ireland. I just don't think it's going to be our day again, boys. Just don't think we've got it in us just to equalise. Rapidly running out of time. They have, again as always, battered us as well. But at least we kept it competitive. I'm not happy we played them in their stadium when it's meant to be neutral, or we're classed at being at home. Oh, he's hit that cross a bit too far. Otherwise, I thought we could have had something. Yeah, that's it. Lost out another trophy to Dundalk, but what can you do? That's what it's all about, trying to improve our team. I do think I'm going to have an aggressive go. They need to realise they need to improve after that. Right, let's have a look at our next few games. We were doing so well as well. Look at all these wins in a row. Unbeaten for such long. We broke a record actually, I think. Unbeaten for so long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ignore the game against Rennes and the FA Cup semi-final, although it is a good game against St. Pat's. And actually, no, I'll tell you what, I will play. Yeah, I'll ignore that game. I'll play all of these games and I'll come back in the league game for St. Pat's. We're going to miss a big chunk of the season now just to try and get it towards the end. I'll probably come back to St. Pat's and Dundalk for the last two games of the season, as they're the two biggest rivals we've got this year as well. And have a end of season finale. And then as you can see, it's Europa League with massive, well, not massive, but there's nice gaps in between. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I sure as hell didn't. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.